How do comps actually work here in Vegas? So I'm actually here at the Aria in a room that I did not pay a single dollar for. And it actually goes well beyond just free hotel rooms. In fact, most hotels in Vegas will also comp things like free food, and they'll even give you free play, so money that you can gamble with. And if you're a big enough player, they'll even pay for things like your flights down here, or if you're a big enough player, they'll even pay for things like a private jet to fly you down here. They'll do anything they can to get these people into their casinos. But an interesting point about this is it's not about how much money you lose. Sure, if you lost a ton of money in one day, you might get some extra comps to try to make you feel a little bit better, but that's actually not what they're using. They're using what's called or theoretical loss. So essentially they look at all of the games you play and they know what the house edge is, and they calculate how much money you should have lost on average. And then they're going to assume that in the future, you're probably going to play similar games when you come back, and you'll probably play for a similar amount. So on average, you'll lose to that theoretical average, no matter what you did the last time, because these are independent events. And then the casino is going to take some percentage of that theoretical loss and apply it to comps. So this is going to vary from casino to casino, but essentially they're just going to say, okay, if on average we expect this person to lose $10,000, then maybe we can comp, say, 10% of that, call it $1,000 worth of comps. And you also have to remember that even though these comps have some face value to us, so for example, this hotel room is like $300 or $400 if I wanted to rent it tonight, to the Aria, it doesn't actually cost that much because there's no cost to them other than the opportunity cost of not renting it out to somebody who would have paid for it. But these rooms are not always full every single day, so it could be that the only cost is essentially like housekeeping and things like that. And same thing when they offer resort credit. So if I use some of that resort credit on something like a spa service or even food, those things, while they do cost MGM money, they don't cost them as much money as what I would have paid for them, because of course they have some profit margin baked into all of those different goods and services.